Alright everybody, this is Freaks here once again, and I'm bringing you BloodCooker versus Generaltyler, and this is going to be one of the last games here in the loser bracket. Whoever wins this one goes on to play one more match, and that match decides who goes on to the finals at the Hive Mind LAN. As you can see here, we've got at the bottom left of GSL Come Before the Storm, we've got BloodCooker as the purple Zerg, and over here at the bottom right, we've got Generaltyler as the blue Protoss. And yeah, as I was just saying, whoever wins this one will go on to play one more match, and that's actually going to be this current week, this present week that I'm casting this. That about to have that last match go down before the LAN this Saturday. We're hoping to see all you guys there. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Going to be live casting those finals between not only the Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum division, but also the Diamond and Master tournament we've got going on. We'll be casting that as well. A little bit later in the night, we're hoping to start the finals here with Scipio versus J. Lely at around 8:30. Generaltyler's scout probe coming out here. Little high five right there between those two guys. It's going to be running around here doing some scouting. He's going to scout that pool timing. Let's see if he makes anything out of that. We see over here he's just doing the standard Protoss stuff. Just going to be blocking off this ramp a little bit with that gateway. Surprisingly enough, though, well, I'll see what he goes later on after this gateway. But I'm a little bit surprised that he hasn't gone for some kind of a Nexus first type build. Especially, I mean, all of you guys know that GSL Come Before the Storm is designed to have this easily defendable expansion right there that is basically free, and you can just go ahead and take that, as we can see BloodCooker has done. Just taking that free expansion, and I'm expecting him to go for that third here pretty soon as well. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that he hasn't gone for a quick expansion. Yeah, I see he's getting that cyber core right there instead of like a forge. Fast expand kind of build, even though, I mean, you don't even need a forge, honestly, if you can just secure this. We'll see if he goes for that expansion after blocking that off with that zealot. You can see BloodCooker up here doing his scouting shenanigans up here, but he's not in the right spot at all. It's a little loop-to-loop around that Vespine Geyser. He's going to be heading down here and find out what's going on. Has this Overlord found him yet? Oh, just now seeing the simulator and pylon, and then another gateway. It's a little bit surprising. So we've got 2 gates right now, no Nexus first, and 3 gates. And BloodCooker is going to clearly see that this goes down. He knows that there are now, well, does he know there's 3 gates? I'm pretty sure he can assume that there's a gateway up there. So I think he's going to be expecting some kind of 3-gate pressure. Yeah, shooting that Overlord with him, Mr. Stalker right there. It's got Overlords going out all over the map. A couple Lings going out. Probably just going to do a little bit of poking right there to see what's going on. And I'm sorry to say, but this guy probably is not going to make it. Oh no. Nearly supply blocking BloodCooker. Actually, maybe it did. Got a Queen coming out. No, yeah, there goes his Overlord in production. Anyway, it's a little bit surprising me that he hasn't grabbed this third yet. Usually on this map, Zerg tend to be a little bit greedy and get that third base before 5 minutes. But looks like he opted not to do that. But that's okay, because he's still ahead at this point, because the expansion down here for Generaltyler is not up. He's getting that pylon down here, which leads me to believe he might be going to expand here pretty soon. But with these 3 gates out here, that would be pretty inefficient, because, I mean, personally, I'd assume that he would be using these to do some early pressure and get some units out before he expands, because you don't typically get that faster expansion when you do a 3-gate. But there goes that Nexus, so yeah, he is opting not to use these warp gates here to their fullest potential, and he's going to be dropping that Nexus right there. Getting that creep spread going, that's definitely important. Provides you vision, And there goes that roach warren. So looks like he's just now starting to get all his gases up. He's been running off one gas for a while, so he's getting the rest of them, so he can afford to pump out a bunch of roaches. See if he decides to go for some Mutalisks too. Another probe coming out from Generaltyler. Let's see what this sneaky guy's up to. Possibly proxy pylon. Or maybe he's just going to scout, just on a suicide run. Let's see what goes on here. We've got the cinematic effect going on with this, following this probe right now. I'm not even touching the mouse or the keyboard. How cool is that? And this probe, oh, he's just trying to get a little feel of what's going on here, but too bad. Oh, he gets sniped, and he does not see anything. Yeah, just as far as he knows, it's just a bunch of creep and a spawning pool. That is all he knows. More spines coming up. Is he feeling pressured or something? I don't know. Maybe that's just for a sense of little extra security. But there goes his third around the 9-minute mark, just about. And there goes my hero probe. Oh, buddy. Something else going on here, or what? Because that probe you sent out there, it wasn't much of a hero. I mean, he just kind of died. I mean, he didn't do anything really worthwhile. I think he's more like the loser probe, honestly. It's as we can see from BloodCooker right now, it just looks like he's not planning on putting on a whole lot of pressure. I mean, he's got a few Zerglings out here, and I'm wondering if he's just using these to try to contain his opponent. Obviously here he can see if he decides to get a Nexus down, and if he does see that, I'm thinking he might just stream these Lings right in, go cancel it out, and or maybe he's doing something else with these. What's going on here? Checking out to see what's going on there, and oh, I thought they were going to get away. Too bad. He does see that he has Immortals and just a buttload of Stalkers. So it's going to pull those Lings back and chill for a little bit. If he gets around with those Zerglings, honestly, I think he needs a little bit more than that, but if he can't get us around on these Stalkers, if he leaves them out of position, they can make pretty quick work of this. Third base is just about operational. I'm expecting to see some kind of a drone transfer here pretty soon. Look at that saturation, bad saturation, and look at that, just another wave of Zerglings soon going to be joining their friends over here. And Imp's going to be merging these two groups of Zerglings. Keep in mind, though, that he does still have this Zergling here, so he is going to be seeing when Generaltyler decides to get any expansion to his third. And look at this sneaky fourth. Too lazy to kill off these destructible rocks on both sides, so he's opting to just go for this fourth way up here. A little bit hidden, but that's okay. Observer is going to be scouting. He does see his Hydralisk dead. Looks like that Spire did go up, but you know, just one Mutalisk in production right now. Not seeing a whole lot of use from that Spire. Maybe he's going to transition to Broodlords later or something, but looks like this Observer here does see the Hydralisks. So is that why he's going for those extended thermal lances? He can get some Colos out. Honestly, that's a good call if he does see those the Hydralisk den up, but once again, BloodCooker doesn't have Hydralisks. He has a Hydralisk den, but he doesn't have Hydralisks. He's got a couple Mutas, and we'll see what he does with those. Is Generaltyler, is he gonna spot those? Yeah, he's gonna spot a flock of Mutas right there.
I return to serve.
So he's going to be expecting a little bit of harassment here. He sees his Mutas running out, and he's got a couple Stalkers down there to try to fend them off. Let's see how this plays out right here. A little bit of harass coming from BloodCooker. Stalker's going to be shooting them, and they are scared, and they are going to be taking off. That Mutamicro man. So yes, looks like those Stalkers were enough to deter BloodCooker from moving in. But there's one astounding difference between these two players right now, and that is the supply. As you can clearly see, 165 to 101, that is a huge difference. Neither player is right now opting to push or put on much pressure on the opponent. Attacking on some more gateways. First Colossus is going to be coming out here. Colossus can make quick work of these Zerglings, but it looks like he does have some Hydralisks out. Some Hydralisks and some Roaches, so he's just slowly going to be building up this Zerg army, and it looks like he's going to be moving out here, maybe? Try to put some pressure on? Oh, looks like Generaltyler has moved his army out here. Here comes the Mutalisk. They know that the Protoss Deathball is right there, and these Zerglings are trying to get this around, but it looks like this Colossus is just going to be burning right through them. If they do start to get this around, it's just going to be too much for these Stalkers. The Colossus is down from those Mutalisks, and this Protoss ball is just going to be cut to shreds. First and only engagement of this game, and it is just a cataclysmic defeat for Generaltyler. Just didn't have enough units. He's got another Colossus, but those Mutalisks are just going to tear that right apart. Nice force fielding off the ramp, but it's not going to save him. It was a little cute little play right there, but it's just not going to help him out at this point. Yep, there's GG for Generaltyler, and that puts BloodCooker at a 1-0 lead over Generaltyler. And thanks for watching, guys. Let's move on to Game 2.